Hello everyone, I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom or YouTube or Facebook. So, hi Krista, hello Perna, hi Mayor, Tia, Wendy, and John. Thanks for joining here on Zoom or in person. And hello Lisa on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face on the top corner, I can't see your comment right now. But I'll go back and reply as always. Hello, Julie. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Okay, so how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing okay overall. Well, thing is, no, I'm hoping that you practice your meditation daily. It's something that we can do to help us bring back some calm. As throughout these past few weeks, a lot of people have been asking about negativity, how to bring back positivity, dealing with negative people or dealing with negative situations. Remember, it's what we've been practicing this whole time. Reminding ourselves to calm our mind, to center ourselves. When you center yourself, you start to regain your peace. When you have your peace, you're able to find the positivity so you can move forward instead of feel stuck. So, it is something that we're all practicing. And yes, as you start to experience new kinds of stressors or new kinds of experiences, which can be both good or bad, well, experience it and then adjust. Because that's kind of part of life. We can't control everything. We would love to, but we can't. So, since we can't truly control, we can try to plan. But even the plan changes. So, if the plan changes, we also change. Make that adjustment so we can make it work. Okay? So, how we do it? Practicing meditation is a great way to help us practice adjustment, allowing it to just be and then be able to go with the flow instead of trying to go against it all the time. So, this is why we practice. Relax your body, relax your mind. It's funny how very simple the wording is, but we know it takes time to practice it. So I see more people have come in. Hello, Dad. Hi, Kaleem. Hi, Nui. Hello, Jackie. Pat. Thank you for joining in. Hello again, Kaleem. Oh, hello, Hakuzo on YouTube. So, as always, when we meditate, remember there's only two steps: relaxation and awareness. There's no need to force, no need to push. Because even if you try to sit completely still, like the old way, now it's not wrong to try to sit that way, but it's kind of a long way. Because many times we think that when we sit still, we end up tensing up. That's not how you meditate. Okay, when they say sit still, don't move, they meant just sit there, relax, don't move. But that's the thing, we tend to tense up. We add that extra tension, which is very discomforting. So, first, relax. Relax your body, relax your mind, and allow it to happen naturally. Hello, Linnea. Thanks for joining in. Now, if you want to say the two steps are relaxation and awareness, we can also say let it go and let it be. We let it go, that's how we relax. Take it easy. Let it be is allowing ourselves to have awareness and to just be experiencing it. If you flip it and try and do let it be and then try to let go, it's like you're forcing yourself to deal with what you're still holding on to. This is why I don't recommend trying to sit still, trying to look perfect. It ends up being it's more straining. You can still get through it, true, but it's a long way to say learning how to relax. So it's up to you, whatever style you like, go for it. But I recommend first relax and then let it be. So, hello Igasit, thanks for joining in. So now, how about some meditation? Is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. There is no need to rush. Take your time. Allow the muscles in your body to release and relax. And don't try to force. It doesn't work that way. Allow your muscles to feel at ease, to feel comfortable. As we practice relaxation, we're also practicing letting go. It's not by forcing, it's by allowing it to happen. The problem with letting go is we all tend to grab on and hold on, afraid that we'll lose it completely. But in truth, letting go isn't throwing away. It's not forgetting about. It is placing down rather than carrying. When you finally place the thing down, there's no more weight, no more stress, no more discomfort. While physically, it tends to be a little bit more easy. But when it's our mind, it will take some time. So give yourself time. Don't rush, don't force. Meditation should never feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. You could even say it's kind of like a nap, but much more beneficial. The nap can indeed help you recharge, but when we meditate, it's more like a fast charge. It gives you more energy in the smaller amount of time. Because just gaining physical energy, you have the energy to do something, but if your mind is still tired, you won't do it. You will feel you don't have the energy to do anything. But when we meditate and we start to let go of our physical burdens and our mental burdens, suddenly your mind feels fresh and powerful. It's ready to tackle any problem. And this is why I recommend, if you ever need to sit down and think to solve a solution, solve a problem, find a solution, I recommend taking a moment to meditate, to clear your mind as best you can, to gain a little bit of peace. And don't overlook a little bit of peace. It can be quite powerful and very helpful. Even if you only gain a split second of peace, it can be just the spark you needed to see exactly which way to go, to know or at least choose the best choice with the information you currently have. So keep up your practice, especially now that we're here together. This opportunity to practice together. Relax your body, relax your mind. Allow this good feeling to flow throughout your entire body. And of course, our mind loves to wander. You might find yourself thinking of other things, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You are normal. Even masters have a wandering mind occasionally. But the thing is, masters know what to do. They adjust quite quickly to get back to their calm, to their peace. We are all not masters. We're all practicers. So as we're practicing, don't feel bad. Allow yourself to practice, to get better little by little. And if you need a tool to help you focus or bring back your focus, I recommend a mantra. The mantra we like to use. Samma Arahant Samma Arahant Samma Araham. Remember, you can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Araham. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember to take your time. There's no need to rush, no need to force. Meditation is a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. And as we relax, no expectation, just enjoying whatever comes or doesn't come. Just enjoy your time where you can truly take a break for both body and mind. Some more. Arham. Some more. Arham. Some more. Arham. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. It's the light of peace, love, and compassion. We let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you. And allow this light to spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jinaraj Kampantami Sapaso Sabbuddhanupavena Sabbatammanupavena Sabbasanghanupavena Sattha Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now compared to when we just started. And of course, as you become a regular meditator, start to compare sessions. And of course, if you compare sessions, never do it during meditation. Always after, or after you've already finished. Because if you start comparing during the session, it becomes expectation. And then we end up unable to meditate well. Okay, I saw a few hearts. That's very good. Right. See, more people have come in. Hello, Tiago. Hello, Annie. Let's see. Oh, okay. Very good. You know, each time we practice, it's an opportunity for us to see how we're doing, to see how much deeper we can go, or learn about our own challenges. Because each time we meditate, we learn a little bit more about ourselves. It becomes a bit more clear, a bit more easy to understand. So this is why it's important to keep up your practice. And of course, if anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to type into the chat or into the comments, as I see a few already on YouTube and Facebook. But before going into that, I wanted to share some words of wisdom from my master, Lompa Mashio. And for today, the lesson is shadow. Well, that's the name of the lesson. He says, wherever we are, below the water, on the ground, on the mountain, in space, on whatever planet, in any galaxy. So literally, wherever you are. Oops, sorry. If we create an action in body, speech, or mind, whether it positive or negative, intentional or unintentional, the consequences of such actions will follow us like a shadow. This is the knowledge we need to know. And for those of you who follow me normally, or those familiar to Buddhism, quite literally, this is karma. Whatever we do, both the good and the bad, it will follow you always. So, by knowing this, let's cast a shadow of goodness. Bring goodness into your life. Think of the goodness. Do goodness. We make mistakes. It's okay. We're human. And then we try to do our best to do more and more positive. More and more goodness. Bring that good energy to you. So, once we know this, please practice as best you can. Don't think that you have to be perfect. We're human. We're not perfect. We can try to be, but in the end, we do our best. As long as you're doing your best, that's already great. You're going in the right direction. And the point is just to be aware of this. When you do good, good things can happen. When you do bad, bad things can happen. If we start adding more and more goodness, the bad has less ability to take effect. So let's add more goodness. Add more water, not add salt. Okay, so now I open the floor to you all. So I see, let me go to Facebook first. Hello, Manchi. He says, hello, LP Clint. Thank you so very much for your wisdom. Your wisdom is always my life savior. Aw, thank you. I'm very glad. It's a lot of it is thanks to having many good teachers and also translating from my masters. All right, thank you very much. Okay, Lisa on YouTube is asking, with all the meme in the world, it's not dangerous to teach them self-love as they are already self-centered? Okay, so here's the thing. Seeing the difference between self-love and self-centered. So self-love is taking that time to care for yourself. But if you're self-centered, it's like you make others feel like you are the more important person. See, there's a difference in there. If we care for ourselves, you're taking that time for yourself. But if you're more selfish, it comes off as self-centered, because then suddenly you're the one who is in control. You all have to care for me. That's not self-care. Okay, so when they're self-centered, there's still stuff to teach. There's things to remind themselves, to realize there are other people in the world. You're not the center of the universe. No one is. We all do what we can to be in harmony with others, to share when we can, or at least first be able to care for yourself and share when you're able to. And sometimes, even if there's not much and you're able to share, great, a little bit here and there. We're working on it together. Okay, right, another question. Lisa's asking how to teach meme to be more compassion and kindness to others. Okay, so if you had to teach someone to have more compassion and kindness, it's better if you're talking about your kids. So if you're talking about your kids, it tends to be a little bit easier. You can share and show them, hey, and I guess in a way you can also do this with adults too, but it tends to feel condescending. So if it's a good friend, you can try to share with them, hey, why do we do goodness? Why do we do this? We are fortunate that we have something that we can give. So we do our best to give. We try our best to help. Sometimes if you're able to teach someone how to help themselves, it's even better than giving something. So it's all up to practicing that. And whenever you see someone that needs to learn something, remember this old saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Just because you see that they need it doesn't mean that they're going to accept it. So be like the cool, calm river water, ready to give them water when they need it, but not try to drown them in it, okay? Because then it goes the opposite direction. If they're willing to accept, they were interested. Okay. Then do your best to give that advice. Otherwise, if they're not open to it, take a step back. They'll eventually open up. Okay. Oh, on Facebook, Julie says, since you are not allowed to touch a female, how does that work when you might need medical attention like surgery or dental work? Is it only males who can work in this? Okay. When it comes to medical stuff, female doctors, dentists, absolutely fine. Nurses, no problem. Because this is medical. This is more about, it's the physical touch is more so with myself and being with someone. For example, it's a way of prevention of having that feeling of lust or other memories pop into our mind. As monks, we know how very easy it is for us to think all these different things. So that's why we do our best to prevent. And if it's medical or if it's something about your health, it no longer matters. It's okay. It's about learning and caring for yourself because they have the knowledge to help you. So that's where it's okay. It's not a problem with that. But thank you for your question. But yeah, actually a lot of new monks as well as a lot of people have asked that. They're like, oh, can I? Is it okay or not? Like it's medical. It's something they have the knowledge to help us. We have to allow that. It's not like they're going to do something horrible to you. Hopefully not. Okay. Oh, another question has come up. Hello, Hakuzo. He says, how can you overcome the feeling of not having enough time left to accomplish a task and not rush through it? Well, the funny thing is, when you rush, okay, I think I have shared this before. Most of the time, we have enough time to do it. We usually do have enough time. The problem is we tend to postpone, or what's the word? We tend to kind of like not work on it right away. We tend to procrastinate. That's the word I'm looking for. So when we have the time, you usually have enough time to do what you need to do. And just try to take your time at it. If you try to rush, there are some things you can rush, but rushing too much can end up causing more problems. For example, like how some of you asked me about my monk training. Monks in monk training in the first years, they will stress you out on purpose, but they would do it in a very true way. All they did was tell you the truth. So, for example, one time we had to wash our clothes. We had to wash our clothes by hand, and we're doing it for the whole group. So there's maybe 6 monks doing it for 30 monks, and we're washing and washing. We have plenty of time to do it. The problem is the mentor monk will say, "Oh, you guys have only 15 minutes left. Hurry up." Yes, we have 15 minutes left. Whether he said it or not, we still have 15 minutes left. But the problem is the young monks, when they hear it, they freak out. Oh, there's only that much time. So they start rushing and rushing. And what happens? Someone slips, falls. We got to clean it again. So it wastes more time. You end up needing to backtrack and redo. So this is why rushing is not always the best thing. If you're so in the planning process, make sure you do have enough time to do it, and do a little bit at a time. You'll be able to get through it fine. If time is getting squeezed, definitely still try to calm your mind down and do your work as you are doing it. Because sometimes when your mind is calm, even with less time, you can still do it just fine. Because when your mind's calm, you're more efficient. But when your mind is thinking, I have to rush, you're wasting a lot of energy thinking you need to rush. And it's burning all the energy trying to force it out. And it doesn't work that way. Okay? So that's what I recommend. Get back your peace. Because it really does help. It helps us get back that calm so we can do what we need. Okay? Alright. Oh, Ferna says, your teaching today is perfectly aligned with my question. What is your advice on practicing greater self-compassion when we unintentionally do too much in body, mind, or conversation, and then regret it due to the health consequences when recovering from illness? Okay. Yes, whenever recovering from illness, we always have to take our time because you really can't rush it. The best thing you can do is allow yourself to rest. It can be both boring and annoying depending on the kind of person you are. Like me, I'm a worker. When I was in the hospital for I was lucky, just about six weeks. I was just super bored. I wanted to do something. I wanted to get out there and do something, but of course I couldn't move. I had a surgery on my leg. I had to cut something out of me. I can share that another day. It's a long story, but yeah, But one thing that I learned, the great thing I had was I had meditation, so I would meditate on the times where it's just okay. At that time, before I was a monk, I was already regularly meditating 2 hours at a time. Like one session would be 2 hours, and I was very much actually on my way to become a monk, but I had to go to the hospital because of my leg. So while I was there healing, just okay, just meditate, and I had my mind at the place that needed to be healed. Oddly, it really helps. The doctors were all very shocked because what I had, it usually takes 6 months in the hospital before you can leave. I was out in in 1 month, sorry, 4 weeks. I was out in 4 weeks, and then I had to go back and forth to do cleanings and stuff like that. So yeah, the power of your mind is quite amazing. There's even an article of someone, I can't remember his name, but they said that he would not be able to walk again, and he kept on saying to himself, I'm going to walk again. To the point where he was able to do physical therapy and start to move his legs until he actually had enough strength to finally walk again. It is possible. Your mind is very powerful. So definitely keep your peace and allow yourself to gain that encouragement to move forward and heal. Okay? Thank you very much, Prerna. Oh, there's so many questions today. Okay, I'll try to get through it really quick. So hello, KD. He says, how much importance should we put on instincts versus logic? Sometimes I get a bad feeling about doing something that is good. Are instincts reliable? I would say maybe you're saying that feeling within you, it can be both good and bad. The thing is, you have to notice where is your mind at that moment. If your mind is fearful, sometimes it's more of a run, a flight or fight stance. It's more chemical telling you to do that. But if your mind's more at the calm, peaceful, your mind is actually just kind of still, and then you have that feeling. That's a little bit more reliable. I would recommend noticing how your mind feels first before you go right into to following it. But everyone's different. Some people have amazing intuition. Some people, it leads them to the wrong direction. So take some notice of your own, and you'll start to see. Thank you very much. And then he says, how can we respond to people when they think that monk life or meditation is just an escape from reality, like running away from our problems, looking for the easy way out? Then they have never experienced monk life. Number one, to be a monk is not for everyone. It really isn't. And it may seem peaceful. It may seem like it's something that's very at ease, getting away from everything. Part of that is true, but it's partly to get away so you can work on the true problems within you. Because if you can fix your own problems, your bad habits, the bad things that you are still doing that cause you more problem, then you're finally able to live peacefully, happily in any situation. But you don't have to be a monk to do that. Everyday life, everyone has problems. No one, okay, every single person in the world, including me, we all have problems. That's number one to remember. No one is absolutely happy all the time. I look happy because I am mostly happy. But just because I'm happy doesn't mean I don't have problems. Everyone has problems. We're all dealing with something. So, we do what we can to deal with our problems in the best way that we know how. Meditation has been a wonderful tool for me to keep me happy, at peace, so I can deal with my problems. Are there times where I can't deal with it? Yeah, I'm human too. I get angry, I get frustrated, but I'm glad I have the tool to help me calm down, at least enough to help me be able to move forward. So, same with everyone, okay? So, uh, when people respond that way, just say, it's okay. You can have your idea. No worries. But really, you do have to come in and experience it yourself. Okay. All right. Last question. Kalim's asking, did you close your eyes in meditation? Never get no angry hangmates. Yes, of course. When I close my eyes, I am at peace. I'm always happy and sharing that loving kindness with you all. And no, I'm not getting angry during meditation. Although, if you see me smile a lot, there's a lot of noise going on in the background, and I'm laughing about it. Okay, so as now time has come way over, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.